What's up, everybody? Today we are doing some trailer wiring. What we've got going on is, this is my brother-in-law's rig. This is his trailer side by side, and he has been getting some feedback through his truck console of like trailer wiring faults and stuff like that. The reason why he's getting all that is because of the worst trailer wiring invention known to man. These little things right here, these are absolutely Satan when it comes to trailer wiring. I don't know who invented them. I don't care. All I know is that there is a certain layer of Dante's hell reserved for that person. These are just absolute garbage. They're terrible. They will cause all sorts of faults. Let me show you why, actually. All right, so I cut this one off. We're gonna be cutting off and replacing all of these anyways, so it was not a big deal. But let me show you why these suck. So if you look at these, the way they work is by taking this metal blade piece right here and cutting it through the wires to create contact inside the wire right there. See how that cuts it open? Well, that's a problem because wiring needs to stay sealed so that it doesn't corrode, so it doesn't get a bunch of resistance. So these clips immediately, the second you put them on, have unsealed your wires and made it so that there is going to be resistance through them. The other thing that really sucks about them is that they cut the wires, and not just the sheathing, but they actually cut through some of the wiring strands, and that in and of itself also adds resistance. Back in the day when I was a mechanic, we used to get trailers that would come in brand new and have these clips on them. And that was literally the first thing that we would do, is say, okay, we got to go through and just strip all these off, because otherwise in a year or two, you will end up with some sort of issue like he's having here, where you're getting trailer faults, the current doesn't flow, the spice does not flow the way that it should. I don't know, if you think these clips are worthwhile, then leave a comment down in the comment section and I will proceed to ignore it, because you're wrong. These are literally terrible. So if they're so bad, why do they get used? Well, I can tell you why they get used. It's because they're cheap. They're cheap and they're easy. The labor to install them is minimal. It literally just run your 2 wires in there, crimp it, and you're done. Just because something can be done doesn't mean that it's done right. And that's definitely not done right. These, I have strong feelings about these clips. I have really strong feelings about those clips. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please take a moment, go subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with your friends. Hope you find it useful. Hope it'll save you some headache later on down the road when you buy a trailer. Or if you inherit a trailer or something, whatever. If you get a trailer and you have these clips on it, you will save yourself a bunch of headache by just replacing them right off the bat. Okay, so the proper way to do this with wiring is to use some of these heat shrink connectors. And the reason for that is, you can't really see it, but these have a glue on the inside. So when you put these together on your wire and heat them up, the glue and the heat shrink contracts down around the wire, and that provides a seal so that you don't end up with corrosion and all that other stuff. It basically maintains the integrity of the wiring casing, so that you can, you know, have good connectivity through your wire. All right, so once you strip your wires back, so you can throw this on there, put these heat shrink connectors, heat shrink butt connectors on, and then crimp them on, and then heat it up. So there's 2 different ways you can crimp these. If you look at this one here, this one actually has a tang that will crush into the butt connector. That's really good if you're like doing a bare butt connector without the built-in heat shrink, and then you slide the heat shrink on over it afterwards. I don't like this as much for these pre-built ones, just because of the fact that you can pinch through the heat shrink and then all of a sudden you're not sealed again. So I like this style better for the pre-built ones, because all it does is there's no tang, it just kind of crimps together. The tang style is better as far as actually holding, but that's the trade-off I'm willing to make based on not opening the wire up to more corrosion. So throw this side in and then crimp that. See, as you can see, it kind of crimps down, but it didn't actually pierce this heat shrink, so it's all good still. All right, now we just got to heat it up. And then just like that, it heats up, the glue goes around it, and then you have basically a brand new resealed wire with sealing glue on both sides so that it's not open to the elements and doesn't start corroding. All right, we got that front one done. The problem with a full trailer like this is that there's probably going to be about 4 or 5 more of those clips up underneath here for hopefully just the lighting. Hopefully they didn't use those clips on the braking system. They probably did, but anyways, let's go jump up under there and get those ones all cut out and replaced as well. I'm a little bit astounded at how stupid this is. Not only did they do their junctions here with those clips, they tagged in the extension out here with these clips. Big old thumbs down for this trailer manufacturer. August Metalworks can suck it. This is not good. All right, we got most of those clips replaced. Well, I guess maybe not even most, but we got quite a few of them replaced. Overall, I counted about 30, and I just don't have time to cut them all out right now for this video, so I'm gonna end the video and cut them out later. But let's check and see if we got the ones that were causing the issue for sure. Let's go run the trailer wiring check and see what it does. All right, let's kick off the trailer wiring check. We got lights, we got running lights on all corners. We got flasher 1, flasher 2. Should be back to brakes in a second. There's brakes. One more light, running light, one more running light, one more running light. Seems like we got most of the ones, or all of the ones that were causing the issue before. I am going to go back through and rewire the rest of them. It's just really hot right now and I don't have a garage to do it. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you like these clips, if you're a trailer manufacturer and you use these clips, how dare you? Honestly, they are so bad. All right, we'll catch you in the next one.